Alright then, Kuma, how about you go and have fun with Wei Jia and Minghua over there?
Eee, don't touch me. Later, we turn black.
What's so wrong about being a different color?
It's disgusting. Let's go, Wei Jia.
So, I'm sure you have all noticed we have a new colleague with us today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh look, a China.
Yeah, I can tell. He's going to speak very fluently.
Hello everyone, it's a pleasure to meet all of you today. My name is Shi and I look forward to working with each and every one of you from today onwards.
Wait. Cut it right there. What did you say your name was again?
My name is Shi.
Oh, hi. Didn't see you there. The clips that you just saw are a few examples of racial stereotyping in Singapore. Unfortunately, you and I know that racial stereotyping is still the elephant in the room in today's society. In general, racial stereotyping can be the act of mocking and in the process offending and disrespecting a particular race's culture, heritage, and practices. As mentioned, racial stereotyping can involve spouting racial slurs and insulting others based on their name, which may hold some cultural significance or the color of their skin.
Likewise, in this case, verbal insults on others based on their race has the potential to hurt their feelings. This can plummet their self-esteem and cause them to lose their confidence. Therefore, in the eyes of the victims of racial stereotyping and discrimination, their race, their very own heritage, has essentially become a burden to them, as it is now the source of all the insults and all the troubles that they receive. This shouldn't be the case. Likewise, in this case, verbal insults on others based on their race has the potential to hurt their feelings. This can plummet their self-esteem and cause them to lose their confidence. Therefore, in the eyes of the victims of racial stereotyping and discrimination, their race, their very own heritage, has essentially become a burden to them, as it is now the source of all the insults and all the troubles that they receive. This shouldn't be the case.
In addition, racial stereotyping is detrimental to Singapore's society as a whole. If acts of racial stereotyping keep occurring in the country, racial communities can be offended, ties between races can be strained, and this can cause people of different races to feel resentful of each other. Slowly but surely, if such issues are not addressed or resolved, the tension between the races will build up and become so great that it is very likely that riots will break out. The 1964 racial riots on 21st of July is a prime example, when political and religious tensions between ethnic Chinese and Malay groups led to the Chinese and Malay going against each other in a deadly bloodbath, resulting in 23 deaths and 454 people injured.
Moreover, after such riots, the tension between the races does not go away. If anything, this further agitates the races and leads to a stalemate. Singapore is particularly vulnerable to this, as it is a multiracial country. If all the people of different races in Singapore do not live together in harmony and refuse to interact with one another, then Singapore's society and workforce will be divided and the country cannot progress and soar towards greater heights. Singapore has experienced a fair share of acts of racial stereotyping and to an extent, discrimination. For instance, there was Amy Cheong's racist rant which she published in 2013 on social media. In her offensive message, Cheong disparaged Malays for what she perceived to be their low-cost and lengthy void deck weddings. She also mocked at their divorce rate. Her remarks enraged the Malay community and were condemned and bashed by Singaporeans, causing her to lose her job and flee Singapore.
There are many ways to tackle the problem of racial stereotyping in Singapore. First and foremost, all of us should actively take part in events that help promote togetherness among different races and treat them seriously. For example, Racial Harmony Day is celebrated annually on 21st July, where we commemorate the 1964 racial riots. All of us ought to treat this special occasion seriously and reflect on the riots that broke out in the past, so as to learn from them and build our society on a rich diversity of culture and heritage, ensuring that Singapore is a racially harmonious nation.
Not only that, you can take it upon yourselves to promote racial harmony in Singapore too. On any festival such as Chinese New Year, Hari Raya Puasa, or Deepavali, you and your friends can celebrate the occasion together, regardless of race or religion. Educate your friends of different races on your race's cultural practices and tradition. At the same time, seize this opportunity to learn more about the cultural backgrounds of other races from your friends too. After all, by learning more about each other's race and culture, all of us can accept, respect, and embrace our differences.
All of us should watch what we say. Remember, hurtful words to one's cultural background and heritage is essentially an insult to one's identity as a whole. Be considerate about the feelings of others. Put yourselves in others' shoes and ask yourself, how would I feel if I was being teased just because of my own race? Just for being who I'm supposed to be.
Each and every one of us has a role to play in maintaining Singapore's status as a racially harmonious nation. Here, we sincerely urge all of you to play your part by embracing each other's differences and promoting a sense of unity among ourselves. We can and will walk hand in hand towards a prosperous, peaceful and united Singapore filled with happiness for many years to come.